Hello and welcome to Simple Cryptocurrency News presented by Phantasma Chain. Now in this news video we'll be looking at the state of the market. What's going on with Bitcoin? Why has it risen so much, right? It just doesn't make any sense. Did the bull run really start? Well, I think it did, but we're going to talk about that right after the news, which of course are going to be about the general crypto market, what has been going on in China. I mean, I've been looking forward to some news from there. Then of course I'll be covering some news from Coinbase, Phantasma Chain, Elastos, Ontology, and finally I'll wrap it up with some news from Switcheo from the NEO ecosystem, which is the hybrid exchange for those of you that don't know. Now, before we get into the market and the news, I just want to remind you that in the description below the video, you will find the links and the times of the topics that I'll be discussing in this video. So you can simply click on the time and it'll take you directly to that specific topic if you don't have enough time to watch the full news video, which I'm going to try and keep as short as possible. Again, I just want to remind you that if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like if you enjoyed this video. Even if you don't hit the like, please, it would really help with the ranking, you know, people to be able to find this kind of videos. And like I said, I will be doing demos, video casts pretty soon, more video casts. I actually want to do a demo of the Phantasma app, and I'll be talking a little bit more about that when we get to the Phantasma news. But let's get and look at the market on CoinMarketCap, because it's just crazy, right? Bitcoin did get to almost 14K, so it actually went to 13.9K on Coinbase, I think 13.8K on Binance, and I remember seeing that pump. I was actually on Binance at the time when it happened. So wow, you know, it's just amazing. I was just like, it's just going up and just doesn't want to retrace, right? Something is strange. It could have been some big buy order, some whale controlling it. Anything is possible, right? It could just be FOMO. It could just be people selling their altcoins because altcoins did take a big dump while Bitcoin was going up. And Matic and Harmony, which are the two Binance IEOs, which stand for Initial Exchange Offerings, did actually dump even more than the rest of the altcoins when Bitcoin went up. And of course, when Bitcoin comes down and retraces, those two actually pump a lot. So it's very strange, right? The majority of the liquidity is on Binance. I think that Binance is controlling that volume and the price movement, because it just, you know, it's just crazy. And interestingly enough, Matic was actually listed on some exchanges, some smaller exchanges, and that caused a little bit of a price swing upwards, but it came back down again. We are expecting Harmony to be listed pretty soon, because if we check one of their Medium articles, they did specify that they want to increase liquidity across different exchanges to make it easier for people to get into Harmony, which stands for, which has the token symbol 1. Okay, they're actually on the Binance chain. So do check them out if you didn't know about them. Again, not financial advice. This is just my opinion because I've been following these two projects closely. I actually want to do some reviews on them. I think that they're great projects in my opinion. Now, I don't actually hold anything, but I did use them for trading. Like, I don't plan on holding long term, maybe at some point, I don't know. But for now, just trading. And actually, I'm really looking forward to Harmony being listed on other exchanges, because you know what happens at the start of a bull run. When you get listed on another exchange, the price goes up, right? It's very simple. It may not be a lot. It may just be 5 to 10% in a moment. As soon as they announce it, the Binance bots get triggered and the price pumps. We've seen it happen. It has been proven. I've actually looked at the time when Matic announced that they're going to get listed on another exchange, and immediately the price pumped by the Binance bots. There's no way people like you and me could pump a token so much or a coin so much only from the news being posted like 1 or 2 minutes before. There's just no way. There's not enough time. It's just illogical, right? It has to be the Binance bots. It has to be bots from other exchanges when it comes to other coins, of course. And they see Twitter news. I think they just react to the news. As soon as they get released, the bots get triggered. And if they're positive, of course, if it has like the keywords exchange listing or something like that, I think they just get triggered with lots of buy orders. Is the only logical explanation in my opinion. So be very careful when trading with these kind of coins. It can be positive if you hold them, but if you don't, yeah, it is what it is. Just be careful not to get in when the price is too high and then it'll dump on you, because then you're going to be stuck waiting for a long time unless you really believe in the project. Again, if you're learning how to trade, just don't do that. It's one of the worst things you could do. I remember when I was learning how to trade, I'm still a beginner. Like, I don't really know. I know the basics of trading, but I don't know a lot of the more advanced techniques, so I'm still learning. But I remember I did that before, trying to jump in on these pumps, and I got, you know, destroyed. So yeah, be very careful. But yes, let's talk about Bitcoin. So $12,000 on average, up 1.39%. Again, it did retrace to about 10,800. Now it has corrected, it's going back up. Personally, I think we're going to see 15K probably sometime in July, maybe higher. It just seems like it, you know, it seems like the bull run has started. And yeah, we're going to see prices going up. Interestingly enough, Ethereum is not really doubling up, but you know, it is what it is. It's $300, $307. It was like $200, I believe, sometime last month. So yeah, I mean, it's doing okay, but it hasn't doubled yet, so it's not catching up with Bitcoin. I would have expected it to triple, to be honest, since Bitcoin more than tripled. Let's look at NEO actually, and see NEO is on the 16th position, trading at $18.12. And when Bitcoin went to almost 14K, NEO went to $20, right? NEO went to $20. It's been a long time since we've seen NEO pump so much. But I'll get to the news in a moment when I get to the Elastos news, because there is some kind of link there between NEO and Elastos, which is very interesting. Again, they're both Chinese projects, so maybe that's the reason. I haven't read all the details about this. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it when I get there, right? There is something to do with the chains, right? Both chains. But okay, Ontology. Let's see Ontology. Ontology has dropped a lot of positions, unfortunately. 23rd place. Ontology is trading at $1.51. We've got Zcash and NEM now between NEO and Ontology, and we've got, of course, Cosmos and IOTA. IOTA has actually dropped quite a lot compared to NEO, which has gained a lot in market cap, 1.27 billion. That's a lot. I remember when we were talking about the rankings with NEO and Ontology, and NEO is like at 700 and something million in one of my older news videos. I think it was sometime in May when I was talking about that. But wow, yes, the price really surprised me. And also Ontology was like 180, so 185. Sorry, 185. That's how far it got to on Binance. Before crashing back down and correcting to 140. So that would have been a really nice trade that unfortunately I didn't take. But it is what it is. Let's see which are the biggest winners. Chainlink, which has been doing amazingly well. Chainlink was trading at like $1.60 not too long ago. I think it was sometime last week I seen it. Volume was building up and it got to like 230, 240, even 250, and it managed to hold strong around the 230 to 250 region when Bitcoin dumped to 10.8K. But now it's at $3.49. Amazing, up 54%. Chainlink is just unstoppable. I don't know what the heck is going on. They do have some kind of partnership with Matic. They kind of go hand in hand. I remember reading an article about that, but I don't know what's going on, honestly. So do check it out. And the biggest losers are Inside Chain, which I haven't even heard of, and Tezos, and VeChain as well, which has actually pumped not too long ago. But let's get into the news. So Coinbase releases key findings on crypto awareness and adoption in the US. So basically they're just doing a study, a survey as you may call it, on 2,000 participants, which revealed that cryptocurrency awareness in the US has continued growing, with more than 58% of Americans having heard about Bitcoin. So yes, a lot of people have heard about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, but a lot of them heard about it but haven't actually invested. So that's the thing, they're afraid of the volatility, and it is what it is. If you are afraid of that volatility and you're thinking of investing more than you can afford to lose, then it is risky, of course. But it depends how you see it. I mean, with younger generation, like if they're just like people in college and stuff like that, or university, which don't have that much money, I mean, it may be great for their future if we look at it this way, because maybe in 10 years time, who knows how much Bitcoin is going to cost, right? Not financial advice, but it just shows you, right? It could very much increase a lot if you believe in the tech. You got to believe in the tech, the immutability, the security side of it, right? So yes, all these different companies are trying to adopt cryptocurrency. It is what it is. They're trying to find ways to legally adopt them. So yeah, basically the top 10 states in the US are California, New Jersey, Washington, New York, Colorado, Utah, Florida, Alaska, Nevada, and Massachusetts. Also Delaware, which have the lower percentage of crypto owners, but higher per capita ownership, meaning a smaller number of people hold a larger than average amount of crypto each. So I think that's where some of the whales are. That's where some of the whales are, in my opinion. So yes, this is interesting. This is really interesting because we are seeing adoption happening, but it's just so damn hard now to get. If you're in the US, it's just so hard to kind of get cryptocurrencies the right way, right? Legally, basically. I don't know. They're making it tough with people. Like I believe that Binance has banned US customers as well. And, you know, it's just, crazy. I mean, why? Why not make it? Why not make it available for everyone in the world? In my opinion, right? This is the whole point. But it's to do with laws and things like that. So you know how it is. So we'll have to see how decentralized exchanges work when we're going to get 100% decentralized exchanges. Right now, only Binance DEX is the nearest most to a decentralized exchange. It's like 90% decentralized in my opinion, 10% hybrid because of the networking aspect of it. But Switcheo, for example, is a hybrid exchange. They did confirm it themselves as well, because you're sending funds to a smart contract. The smart contract then decides how the orders work, but then you have to withdraw from the smart contract. Whereas with the Binance DEX, you don't actually use a smart contract. As far as I'm aware, you can use your wallet directly to generate the order. Then when the order gets filled, your funds go directly to your wallet, right? I have used Binance DEX to trade Raven coin, which is the first IDO, initial DEX offering on Binance, and that's how it works, right? I managed to buy Raven. I've put on a buy order. It filled and I got the coins directly, or the tokens directly in my wallet straight away. No smart contract, no withdrawal, no nothing. So that's how it is. But let's talk a little bit about China. So these are the news from China. Will China still run tight ship around participating in global digital competition? So I've actually been keen to get more info about China. This was posted 3 days ago because I haven't heard anything about cryptocurrency in China and what's going to happen. Are they going to accept it? Are they not? Because June was supposed to be the time when they had that discussion in the government whether to allow cryptocurrency as purchases or not. And also I think they were planning to talk about mining in that and initial coin offerings and things like that. So nothing, right? They just basically don't want to do anything at the moment. At least they haven't publicly made any kind of announcement. But basically this news outlet, which is the leading news outlet in China, kind of tried to encourage the country to participate, right? Because this is a financial revolution. Cryptocurrency is a financial revolution. So they're just trying to encourage them, but they're basically pointing out that Libra is an example, right? Libra, which is a stable coin, which is going to be created by Facebook at some point next year, is an example to be taken, right, with cryptocurrency adoption. So it may not really be decentralized, but it is what it is, right? So yeah, basically they're just trying to kind of push the government to just adopt cryptocurrencies, right? We're not seeing it happen in China, and this is sad for projects like NEO and Ontology, which could really do really well. Also the key, which we haven't really heard anything about for quite some time, and many holders of the key are very annoyed because they have close ties with the Chinese government. What's going on? Are they working under the hood? Are they preparing for a blockchain? Do they even care about the TKY token? We need to know this information. So yeah. Do read this article. It's quite interesting here, where this news outlet basically is trying to point out the effect of China's non-participation and how they're going to be left behind in terms of the financial developments. They're going to be left behind compared to other countries like Japan, for example. Japan are really embracing cryptocurrencies. They're really embracing the technology. Why are China not? You know, I know they're a communist country, but come on. But that's that about the general crypto news. Let's move on and talk about Phantasma Chain. So it's been a while since I've covered Phantasma Chain news because we haven't really had many news. They were trying to fix the bugs. They were trying to get the app ready for us to be able to start using it, use the marketplace, to get those non-fungible tokens, to start staking Phantasma, and to generate KCAL, which is the Phantasma energy. So this video here from Lee Kai on the Twitter page, so it actually was retweeted. It was tweeted by Lee Kai, but Phantasma Chain, of course, retweeted it. Do check it out. It's a short clip where he's basically giving us an update about what's going on with Phantasma, and I'm actually going to try and bring him on just to talk about these bugs that they've been having and things like that. So hopefully I can bring him on pretty soon, hopefully at some point next week, if not tomorrow, maybe. Hopefully tomorrow, I'll try. If not, then next week. I'm really looking forward to more video casts, you know, to talk to other people and to get their opinion, to get some updates from them, you know, things like that. But yeah, he's basically saying here that the bugs are gone and there's a bug competition. So if you are able to find bugs, you can get rewarded between $50 worth of SOL tokens and $5,000. So the prize is absolutely humongous. $5,000 is a lot if you can find some serious bugs which could impact the Phantasma blockchain maybe, or even the Phantasma app. Who knows what is seen as something important, as a critical bug. If you could find that, yes, you are going to get a lot of soul tokens, which is obviously going to make you a soul master, because you need about, it's trading at like 6 cents at the moment, so you need about $3,000 worth of soul tokens to be a soul master, basically to own 50,000 coins when Phantasma Chain gets launched, in order to stake it and to receive a reward of the soul tokens, of the 125,000 soul tokens, which are evenly distributed between all the soul masters, people that hold 50,000 coins. And again, you will be able to freely swap between the soul token, which is an NEP5 token on the NEO blockchain, and the soul coin on the Phantasma blockchain. You'll be able to do free swaps in and out as you wish, to be able to trade on exchanges which are still going to use the NEO blockchain token, Sol NEP5, until the end of the year at least. That's what Lee Kai has said. So let's see. I'm going to try and bring him on just to get more updates on this. But that's that about Phantasma. Let's move on and talk about Elastos. So NEO sidechain has hit the Elastos testnet. Scale your environments through an open source platform built with the hash power of Bitcoin and Elastos. This is just amazing. NEO sidechain. Now, honestly, I'm going to tell you, honestly, I haven't been following up on a lot of the progress from NEO. I didn't even know NEO had sidechains. I knew that NEO had the main chain. I didn't even know they had sidechains. So I think that is just some development that they're working on at the moment, or maybe they have started working on it, obviously, because NEO sidechain has hit the Elastos testnet. So is it the NEO sidechain on testnet? Maybe, because I haven't heard about a NEO sidechain yet. Again, I haven't been following up on the progress of NEO. Unfortunately, I have been slacking a lot lately, so I need to catch up and see what's going on. But I just saw this news article and this news tweet basically, and I just wanted to cover it in this video, just to show you that NEO and Elastos are kind of working together now. And again, NEO have ties with the Chinese government as Ontology and the Kidu. So Elastos are also in China. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Will the Chinese government surprise us? So all those Elastos holders are really bullish at the moment. They're really happy. Also, the price of Elastos has gone up recently. I think it's just over $4.50 or something like that. So yeah, I mean, all the holders are desperately waiting for some big news from Elastos. They want mass adoption. This is what the holders want, right? This is what they want. So again, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Are you still bullish on Elastos? I'm sure you are. Now let's move on and talk about Ontology. So Ontology have recently posted an article, and this is actually from today. It's called the Klein Bottle Context, which they're going to open today, and you get a chance to win up to 10,000 ONG if you're a developer. You need to be a dApp developer, and you need to basically try to create some sort of Klein Bottle Contest technical challenge with unlimited solutions. Now, we don't know what exactly this challenge is, but they do actually explain here that there are different types of challenges. So first you need to pass some kind of tests that the Ontology dev team are going to give you. Then you need to work on regular expression. Then you need to what else do you need to do? No. So challenge 1 is the regular expression, but then they're going to give us more information on the following up challenges that are going to happen. So there's going to be challenge 2 on something else and so on. But basically on this first challenge, it says that participants need to pass all the 200 test cases that we have prepared. All characters are ASCII characters, and the longest string has 1024 characters. Participants who use the fewest Ontology NEO virtual machine instructions to complete all the tests will be the winner. So the idea is to use less instructions to show that you're capable of building something cool, right? So I don't know, 2000 test cases, quite a lot, right? But again, the reward is quite big. So the reward is a basic reward pool of 50,000 ONG and a developer boost reward pool up to 50,000 ONG, in total up to 100,000 ONG, which is over $38,000 at the current price of ONG. So what is the developer boost reward? The developer boost reward pool is the extra incentive aimed to encourage developer participation. 100 ONG will be added to the reward pool for every developer who signs up for the contest. So the more developers, the better, right? More people are going to learn how to develop on the blockchain, especially on Ontology's blockchain. And again, you do need to check out their Discord channel if you're a developer and you plan to develop on the Ontology blockchain, because that's where you get most of your help. There aren't really tutorials out there. There was one guy who posted some tutorials on Ontology and how to build dApps on it, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't have that many videos, unfortunately, and it doesn't really help. We need proper tutorials if you want more developers to build on Ontology, but they're probably working on it, right? So it is what it is, but that's that. Let's move on and talk about Switcheo, which is the hybrid exchange on the NEO blockchain. Now they are actually planning, now they've released details on the upcoming Switcheo chain standard mint consensus and staking model. Now I would like to talk to somebody from the Switcheo team soon, again in a video cast, to get more updates on this. But basically they're gonna switch to a staking mechanism, and obviously they'll need to move to their own blockchain. So yeah, they're going to be migrating off NEO to their own blockchain. This has been spoken about many times in the past, so they were planning on this. It is on their to-do list, on their roadmap. Again, the fiat gateway as well. So yeah, Switcheo chain staking, that's going to be good. That's going to be really good. We've seen Binance chain, right? Binance are on their own blockchain. Now Switcheo are going to be on their own blockchain too. So let's see how things are going to be. Again, do check out this article. They have added more coins on the atomic swap functionality as well. Of course, if you don't know, they do have support for 3 different blockchains, so you can trade between NEO blockchain, Ethereum blockchain, and EOS blockchain, and more will be added soon. So Switcheo are actually doing pretty good compared to how they were back in the day when I first heard about them in 2018. I think it was around May 2018 that I first heard about them through an airdrop. Right, that was announced on NEO News Today, because I was reading NEO News Today quite a lot in early 2018, just after I got into crypto. Around 2017, when I first got into crypto, I didn't even know about NEO. Shame I didn't know about NEO back then, because the gains were just amazing. Even in the summer of 2017, if I would have heard about NEO, boom, the gains would have been crazy, right? I mean, anything you'd invest in the summer and held till December 2017 would have made you some really nice gains. But it is what it is, and NEO has taken a big hit in 2018 in that bear market, but it may recover, in my opinion. So Switcheo has also taken a big hit, because it was like 7 cents per token. I remember when I first heard about it, and it went down to all the way like to 1/3 of a cent. So imagine, that's a huge drop, so yes, basically they're talking about the token swap as well. So July 2019 is going to be the May 2018 Switcheo to Switcheo token swap, which will come to a close. So yeah, if you're not aware, again in 2018, the Switcheo token did have a different ticker symbol, because they were in a different version of the Switcheo contract. I think it was V1.0. So they were called SWH, and then they changed to SWTH. So yeah, there was a token swap. There still is a token swap. You can still swap if you haven't already swapped. Many people did, but maybe there are some that still haven't, hence why they're saying it here. It will come to a close. So if you don't swap, gone, wiped off circulation, right? Wiped off circulation, which is good for those holders, those Switcheo holders. But I'm really looking forward to trying to get an interview with Switcheo again, and try to get more information, more updates, what's to come, right? I'm curious. But yeah, let me know what you think. That's it from today's news video. Again, leave a comment below. Please subscribe. I'm just going to remind you again, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to enable notifications so that you know when I upload a video, and hit the likes. Thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.